welcome back to Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney, and today we are going through 5 beginner-friendly summer dress patterns. So if you are someone that is new to sewing or it's something that you've wanted to try out, you're ready to dip your toe in, I'm going through 5 patterns that would be a great place for you to start to give things a go. If you are someone that has been toying around with learning to sew and maybe you can sew a straight line or maybe you've done a little bit of sewing in home ec, but you would like to take your skills up maybe just a little bit or at least get yourself comfortable enough around a sewing machine and working with certain fabrics and certain techniques that you feel like you can have some options on things that you sew, I do offer a introduction to garment sewing class that is available on my website. It's a take whenever you want. It's an evergreen course. You can take it at whenever you want, at your own pace. You can watch all the lessons as many times as you like. You have unlimited access to that class, as well as all the materials that are associated with that as well. So that can be found at my website, tomcatstitchery.com/shop. But today we're going through 5 patterns, and I want to talk about my criteria for these 5 patterns. So number 1, I wanted patterns that used woven fabric. While sewing with knit fabrics is not hard, it is just a little bit different of a skill set than sewing with wovens. There's just a few different things you need to do, not hard, but I wanted to stick with wovens because they tend to behave a little bit better, a little bit easier to wrangle. Now, woven fabrics are going to be your cotton poplins, which could be your quilting cottons, cotton lawns, anything linen or a linen blend works really well. You could dive into your rayons, rayon chalets. Those are just going to be a little bit trickier to work with. So if you are a brand new sewist, maybe stick to more of the cottons and linens that are just a little bit more stable. You're just going to have a little bit more luck and things not shifting around and get finishes that are a little bit nicer. So that was number 1. And number 2, I really wanted to find patterns that didn't have as many closures. Sewing in a zipper can be a little bit intimidating, and if you're just learning to sew, maybe you want to get a couple of projects under your belt before you try and navigate something like a zipper. So I did pick all patterns. None of these require a zipper. As I'm looking through here, yes, none of these require a zipper. And I'm trying to think, one of them may have the option for a zipper, but I did not put a zipper in, and it worked fine. Like I could easily get it on and off over my head. So let's start with our list if you are someone looking for a good list to start from. Also, if you've been sewing for forever, these are all great palette cleansers because they go together really quickly. So even if you're not a beginner sewist, these can be great projects to tackle if, you're just wanting something quick and easy for a little summer dress. All right, pattern number 1. The Pattern Emporium Meet You There dress. I have made this, and it is number 1. I've made mine in a rayon or viscose challis, but you could do something with a little bit cotton, something a little bit more structured, maybe like a cotton lawn or a lighter weight linen would be absolutely beautiful. I love this. You do have to know how to do gathers, but that's actually something I cover in my Introduction to Garment Sewing class. But that is something that is a pretty basic skill when you are learning to sew, so it's definitely a good one to know. But you can make this in a top version, or you can make it in a longer version. It could be above the knee, it could be midi length, it could be maxi length. There's many different variations that come with this pattern, many different sleeves, different neckline options. So it really is good bang for your buck, good money investment when it comes to a pattern. And Kate does a really great job, who runs Pattern Emporium, with her instructions and helping you with some minor fit that you might need. If you are someone that does need a full bust adjustment and maybe you really enjoy having a bust dart because that just fits you well, I actually have a video on the channel on how I added a bust dart to this pattern. So that is available to anybody as well. So if that's something you want to delve into, it's a great place to start, and it makes a fantastic summer dress. In fact, I may need to make another one this summer. I have a ready-to-wear dress that I bought that's basically that dress. I just really like the fabric, and it was on sale, so that's why I went ahead and bought the ready-to-wear dress. But I could see many versions of that dress. It's just light and flowy. You don't have anything constraining you. You can get good airflow, especially if you live in an area that gets really hot and humid as the weather gets warmer. All right, pattern number 2. The Itch to Stitch Vicose top and dress. This one, I made this one, and I made it in a dress version. Very beginner friendly. There are no closures. It pulls on over your head. This is the one that I think I can't remember now if it has an option for a zipper or not. I did not put a zipper in mine though. Actually, Jenny ended up taking this version because the color looked really good on her. I was going to shorten it for myself. The way you're seeing it here now, I needed to go up like maybe another inch. But she put it on. She's like, actually, I love the length. So I let her have it. Being a good friend that I am. But it is such a great classic dress. You know, just your classic chic dress. It's got some shaping at the waist, a nice A-line skirt, kind of a very preppier style. So if you're more into the classic / preppy style, this is absolutely a fantastic one. It comes with a couple of different sleeve versions as well. And it's just stitch has cup sizes. So whether you're an A cup or a double D cup, she's got all the sizes, tells you how to walk you through how to pick which size you should be making and which cup size you should be making, as well as some other minor alterations if you need a little help with fit as well. So her drafting is impeccable too. So you're going to have a good finished product because the pattern is drafted so well and the instructions are so good. And it has pockets. It's got pockets too. So you don't want to sleep on those. All right, pattern number 3. I've got these listed down here so I don't forget them. The Love Notions Timbre. Now this is also a top or a dress. I have made the dress version. What makes this so easy, it goes together so quickly, is that number 1, it's a raglan sleeve. So if you've never set a sleeve in before, not to fear. This is a nice raglan sleeve, which makes it very easy to fit and also very easy to sew. The shaping comes with elastic that gets fed through the neckline, which makes it very, very quick to sew. Very easy to wear. There is an option for putting elastic at the waist if you don't want something quite so billowy. I like the billowy look. That is actually my favorite. I have a very short torso, so anything that if it doesn't have a waist seam, that actually works really well on my personal body type. I love this. I made mine out of a thrifted tablecloth. So it's a really great one for using some thrifted materials as well, or just some really beautiful fabric you've had in your stash. Because the only seam lines are there at that raglan sleeve, it's great for a large print or something that you may be being a little bit precious about. And there are options for top versions as well, like a peplum style or just a regular loose style. A few different sleeve options there too. So a really great bang for your buck as well when it comes to a pattern with many different views. Number 4, this is one that I have not made up yet, but it is on my cutting table right now. This is the bold one, and this is the Rossi and Freddy bundle that comes together. The Freddy is the sleeveless version, which is the one that I am going to be making. No closures on here. It uses these beautiful wraps around the waist in order to give it its shaping. Goes together super quickly. And I know this because I made her grace dress for my daughter as her graduation dress, for actual graduation, her white dress that she wore to graduation. Because it has the bust options. It's got a full bust front. The one I made for my daughter had the sleeves and stuff on it, but it went together really quickly. She has got the projector files as well, which makes it even easier because I didn't have to print anything out. I just projected it onto my fabric, cut away, we were good to go. So I'm absolutely looking forward to making this up for myself in a wild print fabric. Jenny and I are actually both going to be making this dress up. She's making hers up in a cotton. I'm making mine up in a viscose challis. And we're going to do a video on not only a pattern for two different types of bodies, but also 2 different fabrics. So stay tuned for that one. But again, this is her whole claim to fame is designing patterns for beginners, something that's very easy. Give you that confidence now that you've made something that fits you really easily and fits you really well to then go on and make other things as well. So a really good one. And again, while I haven't made this specific one, it is on my cutting table, but I have made a pattern of hers in the past with great luck. All right, and there's a lot of variations of that too. Like the sleeves, there's different neckline variations, like it's a lot in that pattern. All right, pattern number 5. I have gone with the Cashmerette whole yoke dress. Now, this is perfect for summer. It is kind of your standard button up the front dress, although it's a non-functioning buttons, so you don't have to worry about putting buttons and buttonholes on there. And if you're someone that is a little bit busty, you also don't have to worry about gaping buttons because it is a faux button placket down the front. This is probably, I would say, more on the end of adventurous beginner as opposed to beginner. But again, no closures on this, and it uses elastic in the back for a little bit of shaping there at the back of the dress. Nice thick straps that cover your bra strap, and Cashmerette does draft from a size 0 to a size 32. And they have 3, also from a cup size C up to a cup size H. So if you're someone that is a little bit bustier, I highly recommend trying this pattern. I have made this in the past. Their club has a couple of patterns that actually can mix and match with this as well. But as the whole yoke is as drafted, is fantastic. It's a nice summery summer dress without having to sacrifice the bra, which is always a big issue for me. I want to be able to wear a bra. It's very important to me that I have a bra on. And this allows that. So being a bustier lady, I really appreciate that. And this one is a lovely pattern. And you can make it shorter. You don't have to make it the maxi length. You can absolutely make that shorter. I've made mine in a viscose challis, but you could make it in a linen and it would be absolutely beautiful. Or again, any of those cottons I mentioned as well. So there you have it. Those are 5 beginner-friendly summer dress patterns that you should absolutely try, whether or not you're a beginner. Because again, if you're not, great palette cleansers, just because it's a nice little quick project. And if you are a beginner, some great patterns that are going to help build your confidence. And before you know it, you'll be sewing your own wardrobe. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you get some sewing in. And until next time, happy sewing.